and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jenny Allen, and before we get started, please make sure that you are subscribed, that you thumbs up this video, turn your notifications on, and check the description box below. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you're having a fantastic day. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a book review. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on some books that I had completed, just gave a brief overview of the books and some stuff that I had bought. I'm going to do a book review on one of the books I shared a few weeks ago. Now, this book is by R.C. Blakes, and as you can see, it's called The Father-Daughter Talks. Now, I've still got all my stickers in here of where things have ministered to me. The Father-Daughter Talk. Now, I'm going to put in the description box below, I think I did in the previous video as well, R.C. Blakes' website, and he has a ministry to women. He talks about dating, lifestyle, marriage, divorce, building women's self-esteem and confidence, how a woman can find the queen in her. And I have actually got a couple of courses that I bought from R.C. Blakes a few weeks ago, which I haven't listened to yet, and I must do, because I've had some things going on, been quite busy, and I've not had the chance to sit down and listen to these videos, and I must do so. And he really ministers to women, and he's had quite a few testimonies from his ministry of women who have actually they've got married, they've had children, and he does have a ministry that really ministers to the inner girl in every woman. And as I said, I will link below in the description box his YouTube channel and his website, and I'd really encourage you as a woman to go and visit his YouTube channel. There'll be something there to minister to you. Now, this book, The Father-Daughter Talks, is a book about the things that a father should have said or need to have said to his daughter when she was growing up. A lot of us, our fathers didn't tell us the things that are going to be contained in this book. Maybe some fathers did partially, and maybe some fathers did not. But he really speaks to you in this book as a daughter. Now, it says here that this book contains the most important conversation in your life. You can see that there. So let me go through the topics, the chapter headings of this book, and then I'm going to read a section of this book that he wrote as an introduction. So let's go through the chapter headings. So let's just read here. I'm just going to read the back so you get a bit of an introduction of R.C. Blakes. So, R.C. Blakes Jr. is the senior pastor of the New Home Family Worship Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Houston, Texas. He is the eldest son of the late Bishop Robert C. Blakes. He and his brother Samuel oversee a network of churches and host a national television program. R.C. Blakes and his wife Lisa are the parents of 3 daughters and a son. Now, the overview of the book. As the father of 3 daughters, the author became extremely concerned about the rapid and constant erosion of female dignity in our society. Video vixens, sex tapes, multiple sex partners, etc. Research shows that girls with an unstable father figure are more likely to have an unplanned pregnancy, low self-esteem, be a school dropout, and become involved in drugs and alcohol. This book should be read by every father as a no-holds-barred guide to having a heart-to-heart, life-changing talk with their daughters. It should also be placed in the hands of every young woman, even if there is no father figure present in her life. This candid advice will help her become assertive, proactive, productive, and creative as she grows into adulthood. I'm 56, and there are things in this book that ministered to me in my 50s. Okay, so let me just read the topic. These are the contents, the chapters of the book. So, and it's in 2 parts. So part 1, let me read for you the chapter headings. Part 1, the things every woman should hear from her father. That's part 1 of this book. Okay, so chapter 1, your dress code is your personal commercial. Chapter 2, your value is not determined by a relationship with a man. Number 3, never lay your body down for a man who has not laid his life down for you. Number 4, never be with a man who makes you afraid. Number 5, a woman must be prepared to earn her own money. Number 6, chapter 6, most men will be willing to say anything for sex. Chapter 7, when a man has a woman's body, he has her soul. And chapter 8, a man will always settle with a woman he respects. And then you've got part 2, let me introduce you to Game 101. So that's chapter 9, the games that men play. Chapter 10, most men are actors playing a role. Chapter 11, 3 steps to how the man deceives a woman. And chapter 12, relationship games and how they're played. Now, in addition to this, R.C. Blakes is very open and clear about the fact that he used to be a player. He was a ladies' man. He would have several women on the go at the same time. So he's very open about the kind of person that he used to be. And with that knowledge in mind, he writes this book, because he's now a pastor and he's a bishop. He's got a successful marriage. He's got 4 children, and he writes this book based on what he used to be. And he's had some comments from men about this book, and some men were unhappy with him because he let the cat out the bag about how men behave when they're in relationships with women. So some men are upset with him about this book. Okay. So let me read. I'm just going to read a short part of the introduction for you so that you can get a bit of a flavor about this book. Okay, just going to read the introduction. Allow me to start with a confession. I have been a womanizer. Please don't judge me just yet. Womanizing is a deceptive instinct that young men begin to realize. Even when they are unaware, they are manifesting it. There is a predisposition in the nature of a young pubescent male that drives him instinctively towards sexualization. This tendency is derived from a male hormone called testosterone, which produces an attitude called machismo. Merriam-Webster defines the term as an exhilarating sense of power and strength. For the young male, there is nothing that expresses this power or demonstrates his innate virility more than sex. Machismo has a genetic root and is also socially reinforced by cultures that celebrate the reckless sexual expression of men. As a consequence, the young heterosexual man learns to lie, deceive, act, and manipulate young women to fulfill his insatiable sexual desires. These and other tactics have been employed by males for generations to placing unsuspecting women into positions of sexual vulnerability. It is from this vantage point that I approach the subject at hand. The father-daughter talk is a candid discussion about the psyche and thought process of men in general who will do anything to take advantage of an unsuspecting female. It is an in-your-face reality check for 21st century women who hold to early 20th century ideals that no longer exist. What you are about to read is a heartfelt letter a father would write to his daughter from a deathbed. It is a father's instruction manual of womanhood and how to survive and thrive in a world of obstacles and predators. Now, to put you at ease, allow me to also clarify, I am no longer a womanizer. That was a lifetime ago. So that's just a snippet of the introduction of this book. So let me hold the book up for you once again. It is the father-daughter talk. I'm going to put all the information about R.C. Blake's in the description box below. If you've got the book, let me know how you found the book. If you're about to go and get it and read it. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have a dialogue in the comment section below and let me know what you think of it. Okay, God bless. When you get the book, let me know. Enjoy the book. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. God bless.